So I got my hair bleached and then you put a toner on, so it looks kind of like bluey, whitey. I don't know if the camera sees it, but do you like it? Also, in 2 weeks time I'm going to be dyeing my hair blue. Super excited. Hey guys, so in this video I just wanted to talk about my mental health in general, what's been going on, because it's been like 8 months, and although I like touched on it a little bit in the update video, I didn't go into detail, and that is what I want to do in this video. I stopped taking my medication. The main reason for this was that I'm so bad at taking it. Like, I'd always forget, and then I'd go 2-3 days without taking it, and then it'd be 4-5 days without taking it, and then like around the 7th or 8th day, like the withdrawal symptoms would be really bad. I'd start feeling really anxious, I'd start feeling really like suicidal and emotional for no reason whatsoever. I'd be laying in bed and then I'd just burst out crying and feel really shit, and obviously I knew it was because I hadn't taken them, but I'd done this so many times that it kind of like, the positives of taking them started to like fade away, and it was like turning to more negative, because all the time I'd just be like constantly started taking them, then having withdrawals, started taking them again, then having withdrawal. So it was kind of like no point in taking them. It was kind of making my mental health worse in a way. So I kind of just decided that I didn't want to take them anymore. I went back to the GP. They just basically said like slowly reduce off them. So I was on sertraline and I was only taking 50 milligrams of it, but they said just slowly reduce it. So go 50, 25, 50, 25 for 1 week, then the next week just go 25, see how you're going, then depending on how I was, she said go another week and then just completely stop taking them. So I think it took me about 3 weeks to like be completely off them, but during that time I was like slowly reducing them. And now that I'm off them, I can definitely see how they helped me, because like I don't feel depressed anymore, like, but even so, when I was taking them, they really helped like stabilise my moods a bit. So like when I started to feel low, I'd drop down to here and then sort of I'd be alright, and then, you know, it would go like that. Whereas now I've stopped taking them, it's more kind of like this. So like, I don't know, I feel like they kind of levelled me out as a little bit. I don't know how to word it, but I can definitely see like how they have helped and how they kept me calmer, especially when I was feeling anxious. Because now when I'm feeling anxious, I've had, I think since I've stopped taking them, I've had 2 panic attacks, and I hate having panic attacks, but I've had 2 panic attacks since I've stopped taking them, and I would consider going back on them just because I know they helped. And while I was taking them, I think I had 1 panic attack, and that was at a concert, and it was understandable, but that's it. Like in the like year, or well, how long was I taking them? In the like 10 months-ish I was taking them, they did level me out a bit and help. But now I don't know, I feel like I'm doing okay without them, and I don't feel like I need them desperately. Whereas when I started taking them, I was so depressed and I just like really did need something. But now it's not depression, my anxiety is just quite bad. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to go back on anything now, but maybe if I get worse and keep having panic attacks and stuff, then I might consider going back on something, because it's a fucking nightmare and I hate it. But all in all, like, I'm doing good. Like, I've still managed to be going to work, I'm still managed to go to college. Like, it's not affecting my life every day, but it still does have an impact. Since stopped taking them, like, there was a week or two with like when I was going through withdrawal and stuff where I was like really sort of suicidal, just feeling quite crappy as a whole. But now I'm not depressed, and I haven't really felt depressed since like properly, like for like a long period, for probably about like a year now. But I don't know what it is. It's like I've gone from being depressed to being okay, not really okay, but my mood is just like, it's so unstable, and it's not like bipolar as in like, you know, when you go manic and then really depressed. It's not like that, but my mood changes so bloody quickly. Like 1 minute I'll be happy and life's great, then the next hour I'll feel so shit and so angry and so depressed, then the next 2 hours I'll be fine, like just normal, and then before I go to bed I'll be really happy again. Like, my mood is just like a yo-yo for a few hours, and it's so like, I don't know how to explain it other than intense. And even when I was taking my antidepressants, it still was like that, but I feel like the low points weren't quite as low. And I'm considering going back to the doctor. I'm having trouble with like impulse control, like when I have an urge to do something, it might be stupid, like the stupidest thing I could do. Yeah, I'll have an impulse to do it, and I'm like really struggle to not do it. I don't even want to say what it is because it's just embarrassing, and it's like, I can get in trouble for it, so I'm not going to bother just in case someone in my family sees or my friends. But I'm having a problem with something in particular and like impulse control, and that might sound dirty, it's nothing dirty or sexual or anything like that. And the other thing is I'm really struggling with like, well, I've always struggled with friends in some sense. Some minutes I will love someone and I will like want to be their friend, and then they'll do something and it can be the smallest little thing ever that I don't like, and then the next minute I hate them. Like I literally hate everything about them, and nothing will stop me hating them until like I've actually told myself like, stop being so negative, blah 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 blah. Like when I get in that mindset, like all I can see about a person is everything bad, and like I block out all the good that they've done. And it's so bad because everyone makes mistakes. I bloody make mistakes. I make mistakes every day pretty much, and people don't do that to me, and I hate it when I do it to someone, because afterwards, like when I'm trying to forgive them again, I find it really hard and I feel like a horrible person. But I can't help it. I can't help but love them to death and like want to really like them next day, and then they do something, be it so small and so little, then the next thing I hate them. My relationships are all just like, I love someone, I hate them, I love them, I hate them, I love them, I hate them, and I'm really struggle to forgive people once I get into the hate zone. Hence why I don't really have like, I have some good friendships and I have like people that kind of understand that's what I'm like. And then a lot of the time, if I'm still friends with people after a year or two, it's because they haven't done anything for me to hate them. But if they did, like that'd be it. I'd kind of like just be done with them and I just cut them out of my life. I don't want to do that, because at the end of the day, it then leaves me alone and me with no friends, and they're still happy and just get on with their life because they can actually fucking have normal friendships without like having this. I don't know what's going on in my head, and I feel like it's only getting worse as I'm getting older. Like I recognise that I used to do it when I was like 12, and I remember how I was, and then for a few years I was so depressed and anxious that I didn't care about friendships, so I wasn't thinking about it. But now that I'm not depressed all the time and my mood's kind of fluctuating, it's really driving me up the wall, and I don't know what to do about friends, because I feel like at college I'm struggling because I feel like I have people that I talk to and I want to be close to them, but I'm scared of being close to them because I feel like I'm just going to end up hurting them, or they're going to end up hurting me, and then I'm going to end up hating them, and then it's so hard for me to forgive them, and then it's going to make everything awkward. I don't know, I'm struggling, I'm really struggling, but I'm kind of just plodding along. Like I'm not depressed, I'm anxious sometimes, but I'm getting by. Like I'm doing everything that I need to do, so I don't feel like I need to go back to therapy because I'm not on breaking point. But at the same time, there's, like I've said, there's so many different things that I'm like trying to get under control and work on, but I don't know how to work on them and I don't know what to do. So I'm kind of like in this spot now where I'm kind of like sitting here twiddling my thumbs, like, do I trust people and get close to them and risk getting hurt, or do I just be a loner and like just keep everyone at like arm's distance and don't let them get too close? Because I know that everyone's going to make mistakes sometimes, but I know that when I'm in that mindset I can't forgive the mistakes. I'm happy, I am happy with life, I am, but there's things that are making it hard for me to be happy about everything, and especially when it comes to like friendships, that's what I'm really struggling with. I'm scared of letting people in because I know they're gonna hurt me. I'm scared that because I know how bad I am at forgiving people and just letting things go. Get really angry for no reason, like everyone will be fine, and then I just get like this intense anger, and all I want to do is like punch a wall, and I can't even explain it. I could just be buttering toast or something ridiculously stupid, and then I'll drop the knife, and then I'll pick up the knife, and then I'll get butter on the side or something like that when I'm putting the knife down, and then I'm so angry that I can't cope. And it's nothing to be angry about. You just pick the knife up and then just wipe the butter where it's spilled. But I get like these intense like periods of anger, and it's like I get so angry that it's stupid. Like it's so stupid. And my boyfriend says calm down, and my nan says why are you stressing for, just let it go. And it's like you don't understand why I'm just so angry. It's crazy. I don't understand it, and I don't understand what's going on either. Let me know what you guys think. Do any of you guys know what the hell is wrong with me and why I can't just be normal? But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope this video kind of made sense. I feel like I kind of just rambled about like, I'm struggling and I don't know, I feel like I moaned a lot, but I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on in my life. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.